If you like savory breakfast, this might be for you. So stay tuned and watch what I'm gonna make. Okay, so I'm gonna make some oatmeal, and it's not the Nordic oatmeal that I grew up eating for years and years. This is the Nordic oatmeal, or puuro as we used to say, porridge. I'll show you what it looks like. Basically, it's oats, either I think milk and water, a little bit of salt, that's it. And then you put it in a bowl and a dollop of butter on top, and away you go, and that's what you'd eat. This is what I had growing up for years. And when I got old enough to move out, I didn't touch oatmeal for decades, but never any cereals. We had no cereals in Finland whatsoever growing up. Because I never ate oatmeal for years and years. My husband would have it every morning. I started to experiment because there's so many health benefits from oats. And I try to either use rolled oats like I have here, or steel cut oats. I would usually have steel cut oats, but I'm running low, so I've got this bag of rolled oats. The less processed, the better, so don't use quick oats and things like that. They've been highly processed, and that's why they cook so much faster. So basically, most of the fiber is gone, and what you want is the fiber in your from the oats, because that's what's good for your body. So the oatmeal that I'm making is savory vegan oatmeal, and I've done it a few different ways, and this one is the combination that I've kind of been having for about a month on repeat because I like it so much. And the ingredients that I use, like I said, I have my oats. So I either have the rolled oats or steel cut oats. I'll use some water, and then my plant-based milk that I have. And sometimes it's almond milk, and this time I have oat milk. So I'll use that just to make it a little bit creamier. And then the other thing I add is a pinch of salt and a pinch of pepper while it's being cooked. So I cook it till it's almost done based on the package. And then just before it's done, I will get some organic, medium firm tofu, a piece of it, and crumble it in there so it's almost like an egg, and I let that cook and heat up. The other thing I add is the seasoning called Shani seasoning. I buy it from a local grocery store here. Basically, it's a combination of exotic salt blends, which is one of them is the black salt. Black salt gives food or tofu type foods the sulfury kind of a smell and taste that eggs have. So this has that in it, black salt, and it also has nutritional yeast, turmeric, which gives it that nice yellow color, and some black pepper. I add this in, but I also throw in a little bit of nutritional yeast. So if you don't have this particular seasoning blend or something similar, just use, if you can get your hands on black salt. I never did for a long time. So I just used regular salt and pepper, nutritional yeast, and some turmeric, which will give it that yellow color. Once it's all done, and I've cooked it to the appropriate consistency, and I like mine a little bit, not runny, but looser, on top, I will add some, if I have fresh, perfectly ripe avocado, I'll put the avocado. If I don't, then I sometimes have store-bought guacamole. I add that, and then I add some salsa. I usually make about 100 mils. This is 1 deciliter, which is 100 mils. I'm gonna add about 100 mils, the same amount of the plant-based milk. And then I also add about 200 of water and bring that to a boil. Add in a pinch of salt, a little bit of black pepper, as soon as it comes to a boil, I'm going to lower the heat and let it simmer for about 5 to 8 minutes until it's the consistency I want, and then I'm going to add in the rest of the spices and the tofu as well. Okay, it's at the stage where it's been simmering long enough, and it's starting to thicken and get really creamy. Okay, so now all I'm going to do is add in the tofu, and I've just got a little block of it. This is just It's medium firm tofu, so you can just crumble it in. So tofu is already cooked. Basically, we're just heating it up in here. And now I'm gonna add the spice blend that I have. And if you don't have this, just add in some salt, black pepper, nutritional yeast, and turmeric if you have it. Turmeric will add that yellowish color. The turmeric is really vibrant and it's quite healthy for you. And the black salt has that really kind of sulfury, eggy smell. Basically, you just want to break up the tofu so it's in the little pieces. And it's kind of like scrambled eggs inside your oatmeal. So I've added the seasoning blend, but I'm gonna add in some extra nutritional yeast into the mix. Just a little bit more. I just like the flavor of it. And it's basically done. Doesn't it look like it has scrambled eggs in the oatmeal? Once you throw in the tofu, you're just heating it up. And now I'm just gonna get it ready. I'm gonna put it in my bowl and I'll show you what the end result is. Because I'll show you what the end result is. This avocado is perfect. So we're going to use this avocado instead of the guacamole. Now I'm not no food decorator, so I do not make them look all pretty and nice like the people that do food photography. All I know is it tastes good and this is what I like to eat. And I actually like a lot of salsa in there. So here it is. It's oatmeal with scrambled tofu, salsa, and avocado. So this is now my second lunch because I already ate. But this is too good, I can't waste it. Especially because how often do you get an avocado that good? When that happens, you have to eat it. You've got a very short time span when it's that good. I love this stuff. This could be my lunch and my dinner and breakfast. All right, so that was a sneak peek of what I eat in the mornings, and it's not the Nordic oatmeal I grew up eating for years. I couldn't stomach it after eating it for years at home, so I've adapted. And I prefer savory oatmeal versus the kind my husband eats, which is with fruit and cinnamon. That's okay, but I prefer savory stuff in the morning with my coffee. And this hits the bill, so it's like scrambled eggs, except scrambled tofu in your oatmeal with some salsa and avocado on top. I've also done it with leftover roasted vegetables I've thrown in. Just experiment. If you're a savory eater, if you're plant-based, which I am, there's all kinds of options out there. Whatever you got in the fridge, give it a try, and you might be surprised that you can make something so bland taste so good and be so healthy for you. So have a great week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.